Ooh, that was fast. YouTube started fast that time. Hey guys, Rorius here. I made a game. I've been posting about it on the Discord and stuff, and in different places, but just in case people were not aware or didn't fully know what was going on, I made a game. Ooh, hey guys, hey Sienna. Uh, yeah, it's out. It's fully out now. You can download it and everything. People are free to give it a try and tell me what they think. Oop. Hey. I did hear of Technoblade. Yeah, we talked about that in the previous stream. Playing it now, sadly, couldn't try to. No, that's all right. That's fine. That's kind of what that's part of what I wanted to do with this is that, like, for anyone who hasn't played it, uh, yeah, I know, Fireboy. It was a hell of a thing to find out about. But anyway, the yeah, for people who haven't had a chance to give it a go, I kind of want people to play it while I'm streaming this. If you haven't downloaded it and played it, now's your chance. Oh, okay. I don't know how that works. Wait, do I still have Discord open? I do. Okay. Eh. I'm so curious to see how this works. Uh, Event details. Ah. uh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I've not actually seen it in action before, so that's interesting. Um, the doom chime for the beggar is terrifying. Never heard such a threatening jolly laugh before. Oh, wait, no. Oh, so there's there's yeah, there's a few things going on there. Oh, also, hi Carl, hi Carl, Saputra. Welcome to the stream. What's the time there? It is 9:02 a.m. But yeah. So yeah, I should talk about this. I'll come back to talking about the game, like the details of the game when I actually play it. Um, 1 a.m. like just past midnight there. Oh no, you're a ziggery zog. I don't even know what that means. Hey Malik, pizza. Right, right. So yeah, as I've said a few times, as I've sort of said in different places, uh, I decided to make this game like totally on a whim because of something Markiplier said. I said it here. There's an episode of wait, actually, I'll bring it up. Markiplier. There is an episode of Markiplier I was watching, where he played a game.
Laugh.
Okay, wait, no, it's already at the spot because I had saved it. Um, he was playing a game called Afton Build, and he was like talking about how uh like this game doesn't have to be Afton. It doesn't have to be Fnaf related. It's a good game in and of itself. It doesn't need to be Fnaf related. You can make your own thing and sell it. And so, laugh. Yeah, that paused it. And he started making versions of Afton Build, but like just into new names.
Afton ilt. You call it Laftoni Baloni. Laftoni Baloni. Laftoni Baloni's Laugh-a-palooza. Boom, you got a game. Everyone wants to see. Whoa.
So, I don't know why, but that immediately conjured a game in my brain, and I was like, I have to make that. I have to make that. I'm gonna do that. So I spent some time worked on it, and here we are. Um, you should have added hashtags to the stream. Like, oh, I can do that. I can add them now. I've used the at. uh, Where do I put those? Hashtag Markiplier. Hashtag Laftoni. Hashtag um fan game. Uh sure. There we go. There's now some hashtags on the stream. This needs to be on Mark's 3 Scary Games. Well, that was the thing. I was like, I've actually posted about it for actually if everyone here on the stream just really quickly goes over to Reddit. Nah, you don't have to do this, but I posted about it on Reddit. I posted it in the Markiplier subreddit, and it got a bunch of views, but didn't get a bunch of attention. So yeah. Actually, it's kind of going like this. It's not it's ebbing and flowing. It's not just send a link to the post. Okay. I think this is fine if I do this. There we go. And yeah, like you can when you post a thing, you can see the stats yourself. And it's been seen by a bunch of people, but it sort of it didn't get a hell of a lot of attention. So everyone go upvote that. That would help. Because ideally that's the goal, I guess. Is if Markiplier played it in like a 3 random games, 3 scary games, whatever. Yeah, if it doesn't happen, that's fine. I didn't specifically make it for him to play it. I made it because I thought it was a funny game idea. Um, yeah, that's why it's called Laftoni Baloni. But that name immediately conjured like a game where you're at a pizza parlor. Oh, Rip the Waitress appeared a split second after the kid and I died. Oh, so yeah, what happens is, depending on which night you're on, the waitress, when she first arrives at the table, she's got a brief moment of like non-awareness, but very quickly she'll become aware of what's happening at the table. And if you are telling the kid to beat it, it's, oh, final night. Oh, yeah, she has like almost zero. I think she actually has zero unawareness buffer. So if you tell the kid to beat it several times in quick succession, as soon as she arrives at the table, then you'll immediately die. Because that's the thing. Often the way that the code works for the kid. I should just stop playing the game. 1 second. um, but yeah, for anyone, I thought the itch.io page turned out well in the end. At first, I couldn't decide on how I wanted the itch page to look, and then I found a combo that I thought looked really good. And I like the titles now. At first I wasn't so sure about the Laugh-a-palooza subtitle on Laughtoni Baloni's. But I think with the pizza colorations, the yellow and orange pizza colorations, I thought that made it a good title. Anyway, yeah. And there's already someone who's played a video on it, by the way. They played it on the 9.1 beta. So it wasn't fully complete yet. But yeah. I thought that was neat. Anyway, yeah. Let's go over to the game. Now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you finish either the main game or the custom mode, you'll get these messages that tell you so. Wait, I'll quit and I'll reset my save. 1 second. It's in app data because that's where Unity sort of automatically puts save stuff. Okay, let's reset now. Oh, I closed it. Baloney. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So this is what it should look like when you first start. I decided I was originally gonna make custom mode locked behind a like you have to finish the game in order to play custom mode thing. But then I realized that some people might not ever finish the main game for one reason or another. So I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. This is clickable, by the way. If you click this, just anywhere on that, it takes you to my YouTube page. Thank you, Maddie, for that suggestion. Yeah. Laugh-Toni Baloni is having a huge Laugh-a-palooza sale. 80% off pizza. The restaurant is famous for their big-headed mascot, Laftoni. But you have crippling masclophobia. But you love pizza. I don't know why I love the premise. It's so stupid. And that is me, in fact, making those nom sounds. Now, so I'm gonna walk people through everything to do with what I did, with the decisions I made in this game. In this first night, it's quite quiet. Might have to boost the volume a bit. In this first night, if you don't do anything when you first arrive, if you just like look around, nothing will happen. Nothing will kill you. Laftoni won't even come through the door if you just sit around and you just look around. So there's like, I thought I'd make it like that so that people who are just interested, curious with what this game is, are able to like look around and just not immediately die. As soon like people don't actually start doing anything. Nothing starts happening until you finish your first slice of pizza. So that I know for a fact you know how to progress. Because I've seen some people like going like this. And so it's like, you gotta hold it. It literally says hold, but you gotta hold it. In order to actually finish a pizza. And now that I finished the first pizza, Laftoni is on the move. I need to sleep now. In my country it's still early. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for sharing the link. And I wish you the best of sleep. See ya, hi Carl. Yeah, that was nom. That's me. Yeah. Also, Laftoni is super slow on this night. He doesn't like he takes like I think almost like double, not quite double, but almost double the amount of time to get to you as he does on like night 4, which is the default. I planned everything around night 4, the difficulty around the 4th night. So yeah, so Laftoni's on the move, but we're already halfway through the pizza. Well, nearly halfway through the pizza. Yeah, play it. People watching the stream, play it along with me. Oh, hey Josie. I gave a silver. Oh, nice. Thank you, Jonas. Yeah. Thought she caught me on the 3rd night. Guess not, because I was calling a kid. Oh, right. Yeah, because the waitress on the first night, the waitress doesn't. She's not automated. She only comes. She'll come every time when you pick up the 5th slice, so that you're guaranteed halfway through the food when she comes and asks you how the food is. She won't return for the rest of this night. Literally the only thing that's a real threat is how long it takes you to finish your pizza and how quickly Laftoni gets to you. But again, he's super slow, so as long as you're mostly focused on eating, you shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, he has a bunch of designated spots. You can tell how far he is by what spot he's on. But it's not necessarily like he moves in diagonals. So you can sort of it's not entirely distance space. At one point he just moved along the tables on the side of the room, but I was like, there's a whole restaurant he could be visiting. Like at first he just went to 1 table, 2 table, 3 table, 4 table, 5 table, and then stood just outside your table here to look at you. But I didn't like that, like, setup. Okay, yeah. Also, every time Laftoni moves, he makes a little That is, I'm assuming that's what digits you were talking about with death chime. The death chime of Laftoni. You can see as he approaches the table. Oh, Oh, you gotta go? Oh, see ya. Have a good night. And, yeah. I also agree that it is kind of terrifying. Because, yeah, I wanted it to be like... I've watched someone... again, that person that posted their video on the page, I watched them play it, and it had the exact effect that I hoped it would. Where it's like, as soon as you hear the someone like, he or she, like, looked up and, like, looked around, like, what the fuck was that? Oh, yeah, it's the hobo. Yes, it's the hobo one that you were talking about. The hobo one is the boom on the window. Oh, yeah, by the way, on night 2 and onwards, Laftoni starts right at the start, so you don't have a whole lot of time to look around. This is where the intention of the nights is to teach you how the main characters work, but I wanted the custom night characters to be a bit chaotic and, like, for you to learn just by trying.
Can I help you, sir? I'm fine, thank you.
So now the waitress is going to ask you how your pizza is almost every time you eat a piece of pizza. Funny enough, the same person made a video on my jam game. Ah! Although the account was suspended, so the comment got deleted, I think. Oh, okay. Oh no. Speed eating simulator? Yeah. And it's interesting because when I first...
Your food, sir? The pizza's great.
when I first made the slices...
I went to the store and they didn't have any candy, so I burned the store to the ground. The police came to our house and asked me some questions, but I pretended I didn't know.
The kid has 3 stories. 3 stories that he could tell you, where he's just talking endlessly. I should have made him a little louder, actually, but the deal with the kid. So the kid appears. He doesn't kill you. There's no way he.
The pizza's great.
The kid can't kill you in any way. If you leave the kid, nothing will happen, except that you will not hear the sound cues. Well, the sound.
Are you a superhero? I won't tell you when if you are, I promise.
there's a little tiny bit of lore foreshadowing in that one. So yeah, the way the kid works is that if you just ignore him and you just leave him there.
Is your meal okay, sir? Everything's fine, thank you.
The idea is that he talks endlessly, which
Get lost. Beat it, kid.
which means that you can't hear when other people approach the table. So if you wonder why you didn't hear Laftoni laugh, or you wonder why the hobo, oh god, if you wonder why the hobo or the waitress, you just didn't even notice that they're at your table, it's because
Beat it. Get out of here.
the kid is blocking their sound cues. He's supposed to be like a total distraction to you. He actually, it's not just that his sound literally makes it hard to hear the other things. The other things' volumes drop when he's there.
How is your food, sir? Food is fine.
When I first... Oh my...
Beat it, kid.
Yeah, so, the way the kid works in terms of getting rid of him, like, he has like a chance system based on how many times you've told him to, like, get lost. And if you've successfully made him go away before, his chances of refusing to leave go up.
One day, I went to the store.
Go away.
But yeah, as I was saying before, if he's at your table and the waitress appears while you're telling the kid to get lost, the waitress has like a rudeness buffer that's like, if you tell the kid to get lost, she'll actually say, "Sir," or she'll respond with some kind of warning, to say like, don't do that. And if you just like spam the kid, then you're gonna die like immediately. Because she'll give you 2 warnings, I think, before she'll end your life. Yeah.
Is your meal okay, sir?
And
Everything's fine, thank you.
every time you die, the message that pops up at the end of the level, or at the end of the jump scare, is some kind of hint towards how the game works. So, if you don't know how the game works, dying isn't just entirely a punishment. It's teaching you a little bit.
Beat it.
According to well-known laws of aviation, a bee shouldn't be able to fly.
Everything's fine.
Bee flies anyway. It's a bee movie script. The other two stories are entirely made up by me, but that one was, I was like, I've got to make him read the bee movie script. I was,
I
originally,
went to the store and they didn't have any
Go
candy,
eat it.
so I
Get out of here.
originally my plan was to actually read the entire bee movie script, but then I realized very quickly, yeah, give him some money.
Can I help you, sir? I'm fine, thank you.
I realized very quickly, I was like, this is going to be terrible. The only part of the script that's funny to read
well-known laws of
Beat
aviation.
it, kid.
is that initial, according to all known laws of aviation, a bee shouldn't be able to fly.
Excuse me, sir. God bless.
God bless.
How is everything? The pizza's great.
When I was playing this morning,
Why do you
they
have an R on your shirt?
both came at the same time, and
Get
I
out of here.
told the kid off, and the waiter said that. Yeah. Now I'm on night 3, so the hobo is here now. And with the addition of the hobo, that is actually all the characters that appear in the main storyline.
One day,
Okay,
I went to
sir?
the store and
Go away.
So yeah, the idea with the kid, like, if he's making a lot of noise and the waitress appears, speak to the waitress first, she'll leave, and then you tell the kid to get lost,
Excuse me, sir. Thank you, sir.
and then you're in the clear. So the way the hobo works, I haven't really talked about the
well-known
hobo.
laws of aviation.
Oh my god. The way the hobo works is that,
Food, sir.
yeah, he warns you when he's coming with a little boom on the window. And then that indicates that he's going to be there in the next few seconds. It's somewhat random as to when he'll arrive after that noise, but it's usually within about 2 to 3 to 4. I would say 2 to 4 seconds,
Get out of here.
depending
Go
on the
away.
difficulty.
How
So
was your meal?
that was it there.
The pizza's perfect.
He literally just stands outside at the window.
Please, sir, can I have some change? Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
One day, I went to the
Oh
store
my
and
god.
they didn't have any
Go away.
And what was I saying? Right, yeah. So the hobo doesn't immediately kill
It's
you.
fine, thank you.
Much like the waitress will warn you if you're not paying attention to her.
Sir, can I have some change? God
The
bless.
the hobo gives you
well-known laws of aviation.
Get lost. Beat it, kid.
a small window of victory beyond failing him. So the way the hobo works is he will approach the table, ask for you for money. If you don't pay attention to him, there's a very small chance he will actually take a piece of pizza. So there's actually a possibility that he'll help you through the night. But if you're unlucky, which is most of the time, like the majority of percentage chance, is he'll take your money.
Everything's fine, thank you.
He'll take your little stack of money. If he takes your stack of money, then you don't have any money to give to him next time he appears. So he gives you a small window where you can still win. He will return and ask for money again, and once again, there's a very small chance he'll steal pizza instead. But if he tries to steal the money and there's no money, that's when you die. So yeah,
According to
fucking
well-known laws of
noise.
aviation.
Get out of here.
Please, sir.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. But I would say the more I potentially should have introduced more characters in the main story because oh god, I nearly. Oh, see, I didn't hear the hobo because of the kid. I think the game shines in the custom mode.
Sir, can I have some change?
Why do you have an R on your
I wanted
shirt?
to keep the main story like mostly logical with just like people, but there are some really
Okay, sir? Yes, it's wonderful.
there's some very funny characters in the custom mode, so I think the game is a lot funnier in custom mode.
According to well-known laws of aviation.
Get out of here. Beat it, kid.
But yeah, we'll go through the main story first. Story. We'll finish the main game first.
How is everything? Everything's fine, thank you.
Can I have
One
some
day,
change?
I went to the store and they didn't have any
Beat
candy.
Wait,
it, beat it, kid.
I just love the penguins. Right, yeah. I the penguins were like a last minute addition. Not necessarily because like, let's just say I found an asset pack that was just an emperor penguin, and I was like, I have to include this. This has to be something that is included in the game. And I figured out what I would do with them after I got the asset.
Get lost.
Thank you, sir.
And there was at one point when I had added, I was like, originally there was just one penguin on the chair, and I was like, I need to do a little more with this. Like I need this to be a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more interesting. I immediately added a second penguin on the chair in front of you, because I didn't want there to be a penguin here in case the dog spawns at the same time. You know, I didn't want to have to deal with the dog and the penguin spawning at the same time. So I was like, all right, the penguins will be on those two chairs, but I was like, since I had added a second penguin, I was like, I want like an army of penguins. Briefly, I thought about adding them all over the floor, as if the store is like raided by penguins.
Is your meal okay, sir?
But then I was like, you know what? When you activate the penguins, they are the guests, and I replaced all the guests with penguins. But anyway, we're on the final night. This is the hardest. I think this is probably the hardest mode, because it's. I would say the night 5 is probably harder than max custom mode, because. Wait, actually, yeah, just real quick. If we go back to the menu, we're still not got pizzas anywhere, but we can hit continue, and we're still on the final night. But I'll show you what it looks like once you have pizza, once you've finished something. Yeah, this night, the difficulty of the characters is actually higher than it is on the custom mode. It's higher, it's very high. Let's just say the waitress is quite aggressive. She gives you very little time to respond. She only gives you one warning all night. So if you don't, like get to her quickly enough, she'll warn you the very first time you do that. But then from then on, she will not warn you if she appears at the table and you don't notice.
I'm fine, thank you.
So you get like one opportunity to avoid her death initially, but then you do not. You'll die if you fail multiple times to deal with her.
Everything's fine, thank you.
She'll kill you quicker.
Can I have some change? Thank you kindly.
Sorry, my brain is in so many places at once.
One day, I went to the store.
Beat it.
If you move, you can hold anywhere on the plate. You can hold down
Is everything okay, sir? I'm fine.
the pizza.
Get out of beat it, kid.
So you can like look around using the plate.
Spare a little change. Thank you.
According to well-known laws of aviation, there's no way.
Go away.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Laftoni's movement pattern is always the same on every night, on each night. So what I mean by that is that
I went to the store.
Go away.
if
Is your meal okay, sir? I'm fine.
what the hell was I saying? Right. If you do night 3 and you die and you do it again, die, do it again, he will move at the same speed every time. Like he's set to move at the same speed every time you play night 1, every time you play night 2, every time you play night 3. But the dip between the nights.
You, sir?
According to well-known laws of aviation, there's no.
Oh! Did I not? Did I take too long to get to her? Shit! Oh, I think I must have used up a warning clicking the kid. No! Because she will warn you about the kid, but that counts as the warning. Shit! I was doing so well. Yeah, she's ruthless on this night. Yeah,
Can I
that.
help you, sir? Everything's fine.
Don't be rude to the waitress as you failed to get to her in time. Message. So
According to well-known
Get out of here.
let's be max
sir.
max
Thank you,
skill.
Can I help you, sir? Everything's fine, thank you.
one day, I went to the store.
Beat it.
Focus.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you, sir.
I do hate the laugh, Tony.
Why do you have an R on your
Get
shirt?
lost.
It's stressful.
Is your meal okay,
I'm fine,
sir?
thank you.
Please, sir, can I have some change? Sir.
According to well-known
Yeah.
laws of aviation,
Get out of
I actually had bought pizza for the first time in a while the other night. Making this game,
Everything's fine,
Sir,
thank you.
can I have some
making this
change?
game, and it's seeing pizza all the time. It did make me kind of hungry for pizza.
One day, I went to the store.
Beat it. Go away.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you, sir.
Do you need
Why
any
do you have
help?
an R on your
Beat
shirt?
it. Go away.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty tasty looking. I could go for some pizza,
Sir, you're an angel.
but I just had pizza the other day, so I shouldn't.
According to well-known laws of aviation,
Get out of here. Beat it, kid. How is everything? The pizza's perfect.
Please, sir, can I have some change?
one day, I went to the store and
Go
they
eat. Get out of here.
Oh, I'm so nervous about the waitress arriving when I'm telling the kid to get lost.
Please, sir. God bless.
Can I help you, sir? Everything's fine, thank you.
And the way that they approach the table is always somewhat randomized every time.
Go get lost.
There are variables that
Thank you, sir.
there are variables that make the time that they take to get to your table random almost every time. So,
according to well-known laws of aviation,
Go away.
so you can't just rely on timing to like remember.
Sir, thank you,
You can't
sir.
just leave the kid there and then just remember when they're gonna arrive.
one day, I went to the
Oh
store
God,
and
he's
they didn't have
Laftoni
any
is right
candy, so I
there.
burned the store to the ground.
You know what?
Police
I'm gonna
came
leave
to
the
our house
kid.
and asked me some questions, but I pretended I didn't know anything. They eventually decided not to press charges because I was only 6 years old and now I'm 8. And my
Ah,
so I
you can just see his
turned 10,
legs.
10, so I just have to wait until then to play Mario. Did you know that Mario was a plumber? He never does any plumbing, so why do they say he's a plumber? I like the worlds that
Ah.
I food in. One day, I went to the store and they didn't have any candy, so I burned the store to the ground.
Oh.
Police-
Yeah, Laftoni. Yay, thanks for playing. So that's why the kid says, "Why do you have an R on your shirt?" It's because you're Rorius. And you're wearing the Rorius merch. Yeah, you can leave him, but he masks all other sound cues, so you won't be able to tell when the waitress arrives or the hobo arrives. The hobo especially. The hobo is outside of your peripheral, so if he arrives and you can't hear him, you won't know he's there unless you check for him specifically. Yeah. He's like, why do you have an R on your shirt? Are you a superhero? I won't tell anyone. Yeah. And that's the end of the main game. With all the characters like, hey, thanks for playing. I like this. I like the idea that it's all just a show. They're just doing it for show. And now I've got the story complete pizza. And like a phantom pizza over here. What's this? Now, we've got custom mode. The main characters as well as the chaos characters. I might just do the full mode to show you what it's like. I'll try and win it straight away. Yeah, so now all the people are penguins except for the kid and the waitress. Oh my god, I should have made the kid and the waitress and the hobo also penguins. And made it a penguin with a Laftoni mask. Nah, I didn't want it to be too confusing.
How is your food, Everything's fine, thank you.
Now, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. I won't talk about it all yet. So yeah, penguins appear at your table. Oh,
Who's a good boy?
I was lucky and I got
went to
the
store and they
I
didn't
got
have
the
any
Get out of
I
here.
got the puppy first time.
Dude, put some pineapple on
No, thank you.
It's fucking pineapple guy. I love
Fine,
him.
thank you.
I should have added the pineapple dude.
Get down to the ground!
Oh my god.
According to well-known laws of
Beat it, kid.
We're getting a good assortment.
Please, sir, can I have some change? Thank you.
I'm the pineapple guy. No, thank you.
Oh god.
How was your meal? The pizza's great.
Why do you have an R on your shirt?
Get out of here. Go. Beat it, kid. Shoot.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you, sir. Get down!
One day, I went to the store and they didn't have any
Beat it, kid. How was your food?
Oh god.
Excuse me, sir. God bless.
It's so chaotic. I love it.
According to well-known laws of aviation.
Get out of here. Is your meal over?
Get
There was-
down!
No!
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh! Ah!
Thank you. Shoot.
Why do you have an R on your shirt?
Get out of here. Beat it.
It's more wild than experience on drugs. That's the thing. I felt like
How was your meal? Pizza's great. No, thank you.
I got from my own game. I got the vibe of like a Japanese, some chaotic Japanese
Get out
like comedy game, and I'm like, I don't know why that's what I think of my own game. But
Get down to the ground!
oh my god, please.
Can I help you, sir?
According to well-known laws of
I was like so happy that I managed to do that.
No, thank you.
Oh, I don't think I've been lucky enough to get the dog again.
Spare a little change.
Why do you have an R on your shirt? Are you a superhero?
Beat it. Shoot.
Oh,
Shoot. No, thank you.
oh
Get down
god.
to the ground!
No! Last piece. Okay. A bunch of characters will disable now because there's no more pizza.
One day, I went to the store
Get
and
out
they didn't have any
of here. Get out of
candies.
here. Beat it, kid. How was your meal?
Can I have
Everything's
some
fine,
change?
thank you.
Kindly.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Laftoni's not out near our table yet. We were on last pizza.
Why do you have an R on your shirt? Are you a
Beat it. Get out of here.
Katamari's coming for me. Yay! We did it! That was full custom chaos mode. And you get the special, like the secondary ending screen. I don't know if anyone's got this before. No one's said anything about it. But yeah, it's the full version. It's got all the characters present. Yay! So, okay, now let's talk about the different characters. You've already seen Laftoni just slowly approaches the table. He'll kill you if he gets to you. The waitress, we've talked about her. She comes to the table slowly at first, and she speeds up as you consume pizza. The more pizza you consume, the faster she'll come back to your table. And I think also the shorter her kill timer is. So the shorter her time between arriving and being and trying to kill you, that will reduce. Oh, you're back now? Cool. Yeah. You got for someone story sailing on custom? Ah, okay, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so she also, yeah, if you tell the kid to beat it while she's at the table, she'll kill you. Something that we didn't see, which I might have to show off, is if she sees you picking food off your pizza, she'll kill you. That is something that we didn't really get to see because I stopped it from happening. There's some interesting interactions that you might not ever know are present because of the way, because of like if you're victorious or if you're successful at like not letting things happen, you'll not have to deal with those situations. So we've dealt with the kid. He just shows up to your table randomly. His time shortens a little bit over time, but his time is quite random. So he'll just quite randomly pop up, start speaking, and when he's speaking, everything, pretty much almost all sound cues drop to about 20% volume. So you can still hear them really low, but not enough to like, it's usually not enough to notice. Hobo shows up at the window first, bumps the window to give you a little bit of a warning that he's arriving. then shows up at the table asking for money. You give him some money. If you don't give him money, he'll either steal money or a pizza slice. If he still steals money, then the next time he arrives, if he tries to steal money again, you'll die. He's pretty simple, really, all things, well, mostly in terms of, like, his times and stuff like that. I think he gets a little faster once again. Oh, he has a like, the kid and the hobo have a delay at first, so there's a delay where they won't arrive in the first, like, I don't know, 15 seconds of playing. So, like, basically, if you eat your pizza really quickly, that first pizza, like, it's guaranteed that they won't have even moved at all. They won't have timed out anything. Laftoni time, yeah. Then, okay, so that's all the main cast. Pineapple Guy. I love Pineapple Guy. Pineapple Guy, his deal is that he wants to put pineapple on your pizza. He's like, pineapple, dude! And, oh my god, my hair's being annoying. Pineapple Guy will attempt to put pineapple on your pizza. If you tell him to go away, there's a chance, like the kid, there's a chance he'll be like, come on, pineapple! And if you keep clicking him, if you click him a few times, he'll leave. If you don't click him in time, which is, it's a fairly short time, he's pretty quick. If you don't click him in time, he'll be like, hell yeah, pineapple! And he'll put pineapple on a random piece of pizza. What happens then is that if you grab that pizza and bring it to your plate, there'll be something like 8 pieces of pizza on your plate. You have to then, I mean, I should just show it. I should just show it. Because we didn't really get a good chance to look at that. We'll just wait around for him to show up. Actually, what I should do, wait, actually, I should activate all the characters who don't kill you. Actually, let's just add all the custom characters. Because the only custom character that actually kills you is the penguins. Because I didn't want to add too many more jump scares. I just wanted to add chaos. That's what I mainly wanted to add. I wanted to add chaos. So yeah, you see the kid's dad is even now a penguin. Yeah. That's the thing. The idea is that the kid is over here. You'll notice if the kid appears at the table, he'll disappear from over here. Just like the waitress is up there, when she appears here, she's no longer over there, of course. So yeah, both penguins arrived at the same time.
Pineapple, dude.
So
No.
no. I'll let him put pineapple on the pizza next time. And you hear the flutter. The wing flutter means the pigeon's in, and you have to shoo it. So the pigeon actually acts really interestingly because he
Pineapple, right?
Get down!
Pineapple, dude.
yeah. So there we go. He's put pineapple on the pizza. Now, just a really quick tangent immediately. Okay, wait, no, we'll pause it. Yeah, he puts whole pineapples on your pizza. Originally, I was gonna make literally an entire pineapple sitting on top of your pizza, but I decided that I'll make like tiny little entire pineapples on your pizza. Because I was gonna look for a slice of pineapple to put on the pizza, but I just thought this was way funnier. Yeah, there's some interesting interaction. Yeah, the pigeon. I want to talk about the pigeon just real quick. So the pineapple dude, he acts pretty similarly to the kid, where it's like there's a randomizer that changes when he arrives. He'll just arrive randomly at the table, and there's not really any change that he goes throughout the night. I think there's a small delay at the start of the game, but then he'll just arrive pretty randomly. He's got a pretty wide randomized range. Oh, hey Conan. Now, the pigeon and the pineapple guy interact uniquely. What the pigeon normally does, so firstly, the way the pigeon works is that the pigeon has an outside state, an inside state, and then of course on your pizza state. So, when the pigeon isn't in the building, there's like the pigeon has to get into the building first. There's a timer and then a chance that he'll get inside the building. The timer's not too long, but the chance isn't super high. I think that the timer is actually fairly short, but the chance is only like 20% or something like that. So the pigeon keeps trying to get in the building, and when it gets in the building, then it has a delay, the randomized delay, that determines whether or not the bird's gonna land on your pizza. That delay is pretty short as well, which is why you'll get this is how, like, when the pigeon first arrives, half the time he keeps arriving over and over again, and then he'll go away for a while. It's because when you shoo him from your pizza, he'll fly back into somewhere in the building, and then there's a chance, there's like I'm not sure what the chance is now, but there's a percentage chance that he'll either fly out of the building or back to your pizza. If he flies back to your pizza, he'll keep going back and forth between the inside the building and your pizza, inside the building pizza, inside the building pizza, until at random he'll like fly out the building. And once he flies out the building, then you're safe for a while because he has to get back in the building again before he can get near your pizza. If you don't shoo the pigeon will shit on a slice of your pizza, making that piece of pizza take significantly longer to eat, because it is disgusting, but you still have to eat it. I made it happen that you have to still eat the shitty pizza. And I'll demonstrate that in a minute. But who's letting that pigeon in? I don't know. Why would you eat it? Because you gotta eat it, otherwise it's rude to not finish your food before leaving. Yeah. But there's an interesting interaction that I'll show off here. I'll try and eat this slice. Really?
Pineapple?
Oh, I should have let him put pineapple on the pizza. We're relatively safe, so I don't need to worry too much.
Hell yeah, pineapple!
Let's let him put some more pineapple on the pizza. So now there's 2 pieces of pizza that have pineapple on them. Oh, we heard the flutter of the bird. He's inside. So, if the pigeon arrives and you have pineapple on your pizza, the pigeon will eat the pineapple for you. The pigeon has a unique feature that means that if you have pineapple on the pizza, the pigeon will eat the pineapple and leave. He won't shit on your pizza. Good pigeon. Yeah. I actually looked it up. I was like, would pigeons eat pineapple? Yes. Apparently pigeons are like any kind of fruit like that is healthy for pigeons.
Pineapple, right?
So, yeah.
Pineapple.
Okay, now I actually want to eat, I want to grab some pineapple. Oh, but now I have to get, oh god. I want to get some pineapple, and I also want to get a shitty piece of pizza. Yeah, because we don't have Laftoni, there's no timer on this, so I can take as long as I want.
Pineapple, dude.
No, thank you. No, thank you. So now that I have the pineapple on my plate, we're safe. The pigeon will shit on the pizza instead. But to get rid of the pineapple, you have to click to remove it. Doesn't take very long, so it's not really a big... oh,
Good boy.
yeah, good boy.
Yeah, put the pineapple on that.
It doesn't take a long time, but okay, let's let him shit on the pizza. It doesn't take a long time, but if the waitress sees you picking pieces of pineapple off your pizza, firstly it just takes a tiny bit longer time, so it's just more time added to your time thing. But if the oh god, if the waitress sees you picking pineapple off your pizza, she will immediately kill you. There's no warning. You just immediately die. The pineapples look like candy. They're tiny. They're full.
Yeah, pineapple.
They're tiny, full pineapple pieces. And okay, so there's a couple more things to note. These penguins just appear and disappear randomly. They once again, they have just a timer that just varies, and it's just all throughout the night. There's no, I don't think they even speed up or slow down. They're just purely random when they appear. I don't think they have any kind of delay, so they can start appearing right at the start of the night. If you click the penguins at any time, you immediately die. They're designed for if you're in full chaos mode, trying to click the waitress or the kid, you could easily misclick this penguin. In chaos mode, yeah, once again, if you have the pigeon active, the chance of misclicking the pigeon and clicking the penguin at the back of the table is there too. I've definitely accidentally clicked penguin when I meant to click the pigeon on the pizza. And yeah, so that their deal is that if you click them, you immediately die. They're supposed to subvert the usual expectation of the game. Normally in this game, you click everything to get rid of it. But in the case of in the case of the penguins, you got to avoid them. The Secret Service guy, he's been showing up all night. The way he works is...
I'm the pineapple guy.
No, thank you.
Dude! The way the Secret Service guy works... Oh god. Oh, and also, if a slice of pizza has poop on it, and the dog appears...
You want some pineapple?
No, thank you.
Like, if the next slice of pizza is a shitty piece of pizza, and the dog appears, the dog will eat it for you. The dog doesn't care. Good doggy. The dog is like, it can save you from a shitty slice of pizza. Same with the hobo, actually. The hobo can steal a slice that is got poop on it. Or pineapple. You love the audio? I'm glad, because... Also, if you listen carefully, if we get rid of all the noises... You gag as you eat the shitty slice of pizza. It takes longer to eat.
Come on, you know you want pineapple.
It's really quiet, so you don't like notice it too much, but it's like gagging noises and stuff. But yeah, I believe as soon as I take this last slice, now the pigeon and the pineapple guy will never spawn again, because there's no more pizza for them to put pineapple on. Or take it off. Or not eat it. Nope. That would be rude to not eat it. Wait, I don't understand what you mean, Fireboy. How dare you not eating your pineapple pizza? Well, I'm someone who loves pineapple on pizza, but it's literally one of my favorite types of pizza. But I know the usual idea is people don't like pineapple on their pizza, so I thought that'd be funny to have a guy who literally puts pineapple on your pizza. That's me. That guy that puts the pineapple on your pizza is me. Secretly. God damn my hair. I haven't put any product in it. So it's just acting like a piece of shit. Yeah. And so okay, the Secret Service guy, he won't protect you. There we go. The way the Secret Service guy works is that he has a small buffer where he's not at the table. But then when he appears at the table, he basically jumps around in front of people. He just like all the things that you can click, like the pizza or the pigeon. There he is. There's a chance, you know, he like very quickly jumps back and forth around the different characters at the table. He doesn't jump in front of the penguins because the penguins are supposed to be a trap. He jumps around the different parts of the table.
Get down!
He jumps around different parts of the table until you happen to coincide, until the stars align and you happen to click right as he has appeared in front of that thing. He will block the thing for a second. When he goes, "Get down!" He's there for just 1 second. Which sometimes, if it's unfortunate enough, can be just enough time that you can't get to that thing. Usually it's not, there's nothing usually that only lasts 1 second. But it is a possibility that if you fail to get to it quickly enough, and then you also get the Secret Service guy, he will block your attempt to save yourself from whatever. There it is. And I just thought it would be hilarious. I don't know why, I just thought it would be the funniest shit if he could be all sorts of different sizes depending on what he's blocking.
Get down!
So like he's full size when he's blocking the waitress, but then he's like tiny when he's blocking the money. I just thought that'd be really funny.
Get down to the ground!
Yeah.
No.
Now that asset,
No.
you might recognize it, the Secret Service asset, because the Secret Service asset was used in a game called Mr. President. A game, there was this like little silly game that was made called Mr. President, where you play as a Secret Service guy who has to run up to the president and then dive in front of him before he gets shot. There we go. Custom complete. We got both pizzas now. And I saw it in the asset store for free, so I was like, oh my god, I have to do that. And immediately it's like, I have to make a character who jumps in front of things to stop you from clicking on them. And so immediately that character was born in my head. And I like how the pineapple guy is just a pineapple in this one. Yeah. I immediately was like, I have to make that a character. Get down on the ground! Yeah. And so, what ended up being the case... and the only character we haven't really talked much about... it's a customer service stance. Should get fired otherwise. Wait. I should have made his voice higher and he's tiny. Give the waitress a walk cycle. She's creepy, just standing still. Right. It's, no, I wanted it to be creepy. That's the idea. In fact, this was actually not as creepy as I wanted it. I wanted her to be much creepier. Fun story for, I should have said this near the start, but fun sort of side story is that the waitress was the very first character I imagined when I imagined this game. Basically, when I first envisioned this game, what I had imagined initially was Laftoni Baloni, you're at a pizza parlor eating pizza, and the customer service woman was going to be like this horrifying figure that with a huge grin, the smile like covering most of her face. She was going to be like, how was your meal, sir? Just make the pupils smaller. Yeah, to make it scarier. Yeah. I wanted it to be like she's like wild and crazy. The thing is that this where I got the asset, like by the way, I should also show it off. Most of the assets were either bought or got for free from the asset store or from some place online. The pizza shop interior, the pizza shop itself was the only thing I had to buy. It was fairly cheap, but I had to buy that asset because there was no pizza places. My game would be dead in the water if it wasn't for that asset. So I paid a little bit of money for that. The rest, everything else was got free. It was either CC0 or it was asset store assets. It's a nice pizza place. Yeah, exactly. I looked through a bunch of different pizza places that all cost a little bit of money. And I liked this one the most. I thought it had the vibe, the atmosphere that I was going for. Yeah. Put makeup on her to make them look clown-like. That could have been interesting. But yeah, so all the rest of these, the Italian chef model, I found that for free online. Audience crowd. Audience crowd is what all the characters are made from. So the audience crowd thing had like a basic character model, with a few different texture options. I used that as a basis and like modified the shit out of it to make my own characters. I'm so glad I found it because it worked kind of exactly how I wanted it to. The money pack, that was free. Pineapple scan, once again, free from it wasn't the asset store. Money pack was the asset store. Pineapple scan wasn't. The pineapple, by the way, before I got my mitts on it, the pineapple was a photogrammetry, like super high detail pineapple. I like de-resed it. I removed the like a good like 80% of the triangles from it so that it was much more low poly. And then I brought it into the game because it was way too detailed at first. Actually, same with the Italian chef. The Italian chef used to also have a hand going like this next to it. And I was like, okay, get rid of the hand, don't want the hand. And then like, it was super smooth, so I I decimated it in Blender so that it was like much lower poly. So that it actually wouldn't cause problems. The meme, yeah, the dog that shows up is the meme dog. It's the bonk, go to horny jail dog. It actually has animations for that, but I didn't want to use them. I wasn't interested in using them. Pigeon, once again, I found that for free. The Bodyguards was a free asset on the asset store. Imperial Penguin was also a free asset on the asset store. Then I use these mountain trees, Dynamic Nature by Nature Manufacture. That actually wasn't free, but I had already bought it through a Humble Bundle, so I just had that already. And then almost all the rest of the sounds not made by me, almost all of them were found on this freesound.org. It's a great site for finding CC0 sounds. CC0, by the way, is like is copyright that you don't have to even credit the person for the sound. The credits page was already getting too big, so I was like, I'm just gonna use this for the rest of everything, so I don't have to credit anyone. Not too much longer, Fireboy. I might try this Laftoni place. It's a nice place. If you can get past the like crazy customers, they got great pizza. And you love pizza. Freesound is great. It is. It's so good. I always put the CC0 filter on, and then you just find all the stuff that people have uploaded that are like, just use my stuff. I've made some cool stuff. And it's brilliant. I'm a true user of it now. High detailed, hygienic toothbrush. Did you say you would play multiplayer today? That was originally the plan, but I decided I wanted to do this today. Oh, Privateer Soldier. Hey, what's up? Small reminder, it's a new month. Are you gonna... Is it a new month already? It is a new month. Oh! This was supposed to be the reaction stream. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do it tomorrow and screw the system. Screw the system. Yeah. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, right, the doggy. So the way the dog works, I didn't explain him fully. The dog has a 30% chance to appear when you eat 2 slices of pizza. There's a 30% chance the dog will appear. If it doesn't appear, once you eat the next 2 slices, there's a 60% chance that the dog will appear. If he doesn't appear, the next 2 slices, there's a 90% chance the dog will appear. There's a chance he will never appear. There's a very small chance he will never appear. It's almost impossible. Gay month is over. The gay is never over. Yeah. This is the reaction streams. Yeah, reacting to my own game. Yeah. Gay month never ends. That's right. So I saw a thing on Twitter. It's like, June is Gay Pride Month. When's Gay Wrath Month? Now, something like now begins Gay Wrath Month. And then someone responded to that with, like, I want to know when Gay Lust Month is. All the months are gay now. Congrats to making this happen, Roy. Oh, thank you, Tiana. Yeah, this was like a labor of love, and I think it's one of my best games I've made. Like, it's one of the most detailed and like interesting games I think I've ever made. Gay gluttony. Yeah, oh, gay gluttony month. Give food. Give me food. It's really neat. Oh, thank you. I also love how chaotic it is. I'm so glad that I made this like custom mode that has all these extra characters, because they just make it so chaotic. The Secret Service guy jumping in front of something that's like got a timer on it is really like panic inducing, because it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, just mash click until he disappears. You gotta click the money, and then he gets on the ground, and you're like, oh, shit. I don't know, I love that. I love the pigeon just constantly appearing and like, shoot, get out of here, shoot. The pineapple dude. Yeah. Yeah, I think it just makes it so chaotic and interesting. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this just to make the music change. I also really like this music that's in here. It's the only place it shows up, but it's got like a circus vibe to it. By the way, you can skip this at any time. You don't have to wait for the click to continue at the bottom. But I just put the click to continue to inform you that that's what you're gonna do. But you can do it as soon as you start the screen. You can click through it because I didn't want it to be a thing. Skip never. I just love this premise. I love this setup for the game. You have crippling masclophobia. Right. So the dog. So if he does appear, if the dog does appear, like there's a 30% chance initially. If the dog appears, his chance to appear again drops by 60%. So if you then eat the fourth pizza, it returns to 0, so that he won't appear after the 4th slice. But when you eat the 6th slice, there is once again a 30% chance he'll appear. So he can appear twice. It's possible for him to appear twice. If he doesn't appear initially, but he appears the second time, then he still has a chance to appear the 3rd time again, but it's only a 30% chance. I didn't put the game link in the description. What the heck? Right, copy this. And, I can't believe I didn't do that. Wait, game link. I'm so bad at self-promotion. That's why I was like, I thought we'd do a stream about this so that we can actually, so that I can actually... There we go. I was like, I know I have it looping. I never actually checked to see if it looped okay. Yeah, I'm so bad at self-promotion, that's why I was like, I was like, please, people, help me make this happen. Hey, now it's got 10 upvotes on Reddit. And there's a spike connectivity from when you guys submitted. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's enough. That's enough of that music. Failing your own job, Banana Rose. How dare. Yeah, I'm so bad at self-promotion. What the? I found a bug that I hadn't found before. What the heck? Why are the pigeons still here? Did I say pigeons? I meant penguins. What the heck? How did that happen? I meant penguins. Okay, it's back to normal now, but what the frick? I'm guessing. I'm going to guess. Okay, now we've got penguins showing up again. Yeah. I found a bug that I didn't find before. Shit. So, yeah, clearly what's happening is when you... No, because starting a game, it is a brand new scene with no nothing from the previous version of it should appear in the new version. But, of course, the Game Master is running throughout the whole game. So the Game Master is often referenced in terms of, like, what to show and when. Clearly, somehow, the value that's, like, should there be people or penguins, somehow that doesn't get reset, even though I really thought it did. I'll have to check the code again. It doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal, but it is a bug. It's not game breaking, and it's kind of funny. It's just like the bug that was in RE4, the PS2 version of RE4. If you go into Mercenaries mode, which is like a custom challenge mode, and you select the character Wesker, but don't go into the game, you just like select him and then you exit the Mercenaries mode, and then you start a new game of the regular game, you'll spawn in as Wesker. Blame Unity's weird variable system. Yeah, it's Unity's fault. Not my fault at all. Yeah, what definitely is the case is that it's the game master. Something in the game master didn't get reset when you exit custom mode. But like the way the characters work is that they see that's why I'm confused, because I thought the people script did a check of the game master to see if the penguin was active. Now I'm really scared. If I do this. Okay, wait. Bugs in a pizza place? Not good. The penguin isn't gonna show up here now, is he? The characters. No. The penguins would have arrived by now, I think. That's so weird. There must be another variable that I forgot to change. At the end of custom mode. I must have made it a separate variable. I mean, I could go right through just to be safe, yeah. Let's eat an entire pizza just to check. Shut down the restaurant right now. No. No. Yeah, the penguins would definitely arrived by now. So yeah, the characters don't. That's so strange. Again, I must have put it as a separate variable. Like if you select the penguins, it sets a variable somewhere that doesn't get reset when you finish custom mode or you leave custom mode. Clearly, oh, I wonder if it's to do with quitting custom mode. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I could spam click the things, but the model have the model is the root object, with the collider being a child object of the penguins. So if the model doesn't appear, the collider shouldn't appear either. Do you need any help? Everything's fine, thank you. I think what's happening is it's the quit feature. Well, again, wait. I'm not gonna even finish it. I'm just gonna. Instead, I wish I had a debug mode that I could just eat the pizza really quick. I never bothered to put that in, surprisingly. Like hold a letter while also holding left click and it eats the pizza like super fast. Never did that. Yeah, so seemingly the bug is just affecting the room occupants, which is nice. Actually, wait, no, I can just get myself killed. I don't have to eat the whole pizza. Don't let them distract you. If I now go continue, which will load the main game. Yeah, I usually do as well. I usually have some kind of debug. Okay, no, it's still there. Okay, it's not to do with the quit. It's not to do with quitting. It's just to do with that variable not getting reset. Interesting. Don't make my mistake and make the debug mode similar to a control in the game. I see. Oh yeah, I should show off all the jump scares. Yeah, that's the pecked to death jump scare. We'll leave Laftoni for last. I'll show off all the jump scares as one last thing we do in the stream. I'm never coming here again. You got pecked by a penguin. See, when I was researching the idea of filling the room with penguins, I found an ad.
Can I help you, sir?
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 Don't just let her stand there. Let her just stand there. Wait do we meet the man himself? We do, but I'll leave that for last. The hell was I gonna say before? Oh right, yeah. There was an ad I found about I think it's a New Zealand
Is
store.
everything okay, sir? I'm fine, thank you.
We're gonna wait for the kid to appear. You gonna call a kid to beat it right in front of her? Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna
According
do.
to well-known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. According to well-known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings
Don't
are
do that, sir.
See, if you listen carefully, she was like, "Please don't do that, sir." Don't show your true colors to her. She's like, "Please don't do that, sir. Sir." Hobo is the next one. I don't think there's any others to do with the wait. Well, I suppose there's the waitress and the pineapple dude. Let's do that. I made a separate kill thing, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I made a separate jump scare screen for that. Or no, not jump scare screen, but a jump scare message. Yeah. Sorry. There's a like a New Zealand like bottle shop, wine/beer shop.
Meal. Everything's fine, thank you.
And they had done like this ad where penguins were like storming the building. Then I looked up that ad while I was doing research, and oh, this is gonna be annoying because he's gonna put pineapple on a random slice. I need him to put it on the very first slice. And it was so cute.
Is everything okay, sir?
They were these little penguins. They weren't emperor penguins. They were these little penguins that we get here, and they were all like running into the store, and the people were like trying to be like, whoa, and like lead them out. And I was like trying to look up an example of like penguins storming something, like infiltrating a building. But that was literally the only thing I could find. Was
How was your meal? The pizza's great.
Pineapple, dude.
oh, perfect. Okay, so now we have a pineapple pizza. Now we're gonna wait for the waitress to return. Yeah. Come on. You know you want to ask me how my food is.
How is your food, sir?
Hey, do you want pineapple?
Don't get caught removing them. There's a bunch of messages about that. But yeah, so yeah, she'll kill you if she sees you removing pineapple from the pizza. Now, Hobo. I believe that's all the waitress jump scares. There's lots more messages, but those are the main. Those are the options, the ways she can kill you. Well, yeah, we'll meet Laftoni in a minute. God, I just remembered trying to find that, oh, and there's the trees, by the way. I mentioned that I had these trees. I wanted to make the outside area look a little bit more pleasant. I didn't want to add too much detail outside, because you don't really see much of outside. See you, Malik. But I added a bunch of buildings that came with the pizza. This pizza shop thing came with a bunch of different pizza parlors. Oh, there he is. And so I put them all outside to make it look like you're in like a...
Can I have some change?
In like a... Like one of those kind of like pedestrian mall kind of places. Yep, so he took my money. A pedestrian mall kind of place where like people would be walking down here. It's not a street, it's just like a walking space. Oh, there he is again. And so I put like trees down the center of it to give it that sort of like comfy vibe. Sorry, I don't have any change. You took it all. There we go. I loved it. I just like took the bottle and like shook it around for the jump scares. Yeah, you hear like a boom against the window when he first arrives. He like bumps the window and he's like outside like looking at you. I did think about making him put his hands on the window, but I thought that just having him stand there like staring at you was spooky enough. Now, I think, yeah, nothing else jump scares you. Is there anything else that can cause a jump scare, though? No, not really. So it's just Laftoni. Laftoni's the only one remaining. Because I didn't want to have too many jump scare things. I wanted the custom characters to be mostly complementary. What has Homo been buying? You mean hobo? The hobo, he buys food. He buys food to survive, man. But when you don't have money... Oh, here he is. Here's Laftoni. I'll call him Ho-Ho then. Oh, dear. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, these models, these characters, the random people in the restaurant, they're all from this one audience pack. Like audience pack. They had full animations that I could have used, but I like the static look of it better than like an animated look. As soon as you add animation, it like removes a lot of the like creepiness. It's a lot creepier if things are just like popping in and out. And I did think about making the lights flicker whenever a character approaches the table, or whenever Laftoni moves, or, you know, in a bunch of scenarios when you click them to get rid of them, the screen going dark and then flickering back light again with them gone. But with the amount of chaos that comes with the chaos custom mode, I thought that would be incredibly disorienting and probably cause epilepsy, like seizures in people. So I'm like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna make it static. Static popping in and out. With the amount that I haven't eaten pizza, it's probably impossible for me to win at this stage. For me to eat all this pizza would take longer than it would take him to get to here, so we're already screwed. He's not buying pizza, lol. No, he steals it. He'll steal your pizza if you're lucky. If you're lucky, he'll steal your pizza. Yeah. I love the idea as well. I made it so that, like, characters taking your slices of pizza is actually a good thing, whereas, like, characters changing your pizza is bad. Oh, something I was gonna mention is something I was gonna mention ages ago is when I first implemented the pizza, the slices were completely just like a model that was handled by the pizza code, the code that is the pizza itself. But then when I decided I wanted to have like the pineapple and the poop that can be on your pizza, I had to like recode it. I had to restructure it so that each slice has its own little bit of code in it, so that it can like just pop in and out the different you know, it can have the data values, like this pizza has pineapple on it. At first, it was possible to have, actually I think it is still possible to have both pineapple and poop on a pizza, but you can't have it. Here he is. There he is, Laftoni himself. It only works if a pigeon poops on your slice and then the pineapple guy puts pineapple on it. If there's pineapple on your pizza and the pigeon goes to you know, go to town, the pigeon will eat the pineapple instead. Yeah. At this stage, by the way, when Laftoni gets to this point, this is the final stage, he has a 10% chance to kill you, and he tries to kill you every 2 seconds. So, it's like, kill, 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 until one of them goes through. I love those screams that I got. Screams that they're on freesound.org. That's so good. Ah! Oh, brilliant. Now the mascot element makes sense. Yeah, that's the idea. Is that Laftoni is a mascot character, and I thought it was just funny having a huge head on like a regular dude body. Yeah, so your character has mascophobia, so he's terrified of Laftoni. And so he's trying to eat quickly before Laftoni gets to his table. Pizza with a slice of death. Yeah. Or you could have done the screams. I could have, but I thought it was those screams that I found were funnier. The ones that I found I thought were funnier. So yeah, that's about everything to do with this game. That pretty much covers everything I wanted to cover. Again, I mentioned at the start of the stream, Markiplier was the influence as to me making this. I would be amazed. I'd be blown away if somehow he managed to get this game in front of him. Laftoni should do a dance. He just shakes violently. When the kids say you have an R on your shirt, I'm guessing you're confirming as Rorius on your shirt. Yes, well that's what that if you saw the like thanks for playing screen, it shows that the player is me. It's just me. Oh. Yeah, because like when you get to the end of the end screen, it says thank you for playing, and you see that it's Rorius with a big ol' R on his shirt. Yes, digits. Yep, that's the plan. That's the plan. Thank you for reminding me. Actually, I'll do the reaction stream tomorrow, and I'll make that happen. I won't forget this time. But yeah. So yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's keep our fingers crossed, and anytime, yeah, you guys playing the game and sharing it and stuff like that makes a huge difference as to the potential for the game to like be a thing and maybe get seen by some important people. So I really appreciate you guys' help. I'm gonna get going. Ugh. Oh, my back. You could maybe make a short about this game. Oh, yeah, I could do something like that, I suppose. Like a YouTube short. I will say that with your guys like added extra attention to the Reddit page, it has had a nice little spike in views and stuff like that. So it got like re-shown in front of some people, which is nice. But yeah, we'll have to I'll have to keep an eye on that, and fingers crossed we can get that in front of Markiplier or someone. You know, get it in front of people so that they play it. Even if people like play it and post their videos on the actually, that's something people could do. If you wanted to play the game and post a video on the on the itch.io page, but that's only if you really want to do that. I'm not going to make anyone. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to require anyone to do that. That would make me happy. That'd make me really happy. But yeah, be a little bit popular enough for people starting to notice. Yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That could be popular with hashtags. Right, yes, the shorts with the hashtag. Yep, yep. Yeah, fingers crossed. We have the same idea. Good luck. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yep. I shall be off. I'm going to have some food. And I hope you guys enjoy the game. And I hope you guys are, like... I hope the silliness and craziness of this game, like, translated well. Because, yeah, I wanted it to be, like, wacky and crazy. And, as I said before, like, the fact that for me, my own game gave me that, like, the crazy Japanese game vibe, one of those, like, crazy Japanese game vibes, made me feel really good, because that's exactly what I was kind of hoping for. And, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. See you guys. Bye. Bye.